Hello, everyone. Today, I wanted to talk to you briefly about a report I came across last weekend about cybersecurity market assessments. This has been put together as recent as January 31st of this year by ENISA, European Union's Agency for Cybersecurity. I found this report very interesting because, as I will show you shortly in my other tab when I share it, it talks about the different standards that are in place to provide assurances about the various ICT products that we find around ourselves, right from access control to digital signatures to cryptographic products, payments, mobile communications, and also more so about the evolving use of the cloud or continued ongoing use of the cloud and the standards that protect us or provide assurances in the use and provision of cloud services, as well as the various assessment bodies. What I did was to provide to create a mind map, as I shall show in the next tab here, that I hopefully can see. And I'm going to talk you through a few of those standards and what they are, what they govern, and then would welcome any comments from you, and I hope that will be useful to you. Now, if I go zoom in a little bit, so ENISA, as I said, has a mandate to achieve a high level of cybersecurity across Europe. Common criteria scheme was established a number of decades ago in 1994. It's an international standard applicable in more than 30 countries. It tries to provide assurances that sensitive ICT products meet the right standards in uses such as smart cars and other hardware security modules. It benefits from mutual agreement across the EU, across all the signatories, which is called a Senior Officials Group Information System Security, SOGS SS recognition. This is quite a comprehensive scheme, but there are simplified schemes which focus on small to medium sector enterprises so that they could afford focused on vulnerable aspects such as vulnerability analysis and penetration testing. It's not to the highest level of assurances, but obviously it provides a right, I think, right balance of assurance for small to medium sector enterprises. There are different flavors across different countries. One of them is a recent one from 2022, focused on the European Cybersecurity Act, and this standard is called FITSEM. It's got three levels of assurances: basic, substantial, and high. Around cryptographic products, there is FIPS 142, 143, developed by the National Institute of Standards and Technology and Communication Security established in Canada to define requirements to be satisfied by cryptographic modules to protect sensitive information. For identity and digital signature, there is IDAS, which is the Electronic Identification, Authentication, and Trust Service. For access control, there is FIDO, provides assurances about passwordless authentication protocol. IEC 62443, that provides secure industrial automation and control system assurances. I also came across Google, Microsoft, and Meta announcing in 2023 that they will be the founding members of App Defense Alliance, which is aimed at improving application quality. There are standards from GSMA around embedded universal integrated circuit cards, NESAs that focus on network equipment assurance, security assurance. There are flavors of 5G in Germany called NESA CCSGI. In the payment space, a number of standards from payment card industry, as you can see, around contactless payments, hardware security, mobile payments, etc. Transportation was quite interesting. I came across the standards from Calypso, which seems to be used in more than 25 countries as a ticketing standard and prevalent in or effectively governing travelers' phone, card, watch, um, ticketing readers such as access control barriers, vending machines. There is Falica standards, which is used for e-money, residence door keys. MyFare, that governs integrated circuit products in ferry cards, car bike rentals. A number of IoT standards. I would call out PSA certified, which is the platform security architecture to ensure security of solution from development phase. It's an international standard. Matter seemed interesting. Matter rather, which proposes it's a unifying protocol for devices to connect to different cloud services. reinforces interoperability with an international scope. The global platform trusted execution environment that defines open security architecture for consumer and connected devices, secures devices and enables development and deployment of secure services from multiple service providers. I also would point out the cloud service standards like the well-known 27001 from ISO and IEC, and interestingly one, the EU Cloud Code of Conduct. And if I share my next tab here, what EU Cloud Code of Conduct is, provide, it's a tool that organizations can use to assess their GDPR compliance, specifically focused on Article 28, which focuses on the processor and the rights of the data subject. And apparently, if organizations pass this tool, it provides an official proof of compliance. And I could see a number of uh, noteworthy members and supporters of EU Cloud Code of Conduct, right from SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, Alibaba Cloud, Google, HubSpot, etc. Um, the going back to my tab, which my mind map tab, there are some sector specific ones like high trust, which is focused on the health sector, that tries to again harmonize protection requirements from various standards like ISO, NIST, PCI, GDPR, HIPAA, and the well-known PCI data security standards that tries to protect stored, process, and transmitted customer payments card information. I hope you found this useful. If any comments, any new learnings you could find, please feel free to share. Thank you very much for listening. Monveep here.